have to... Oh, I thought someone was here.
Terrible.
Now that's the worst stat.
That's a good point. Yeah,
I gotta be honest, I don't think we're making the playoffs.
we made it. Welcome back to Your Detroit Now. We have a great show ahead of us. Musa, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
What are you guys doing to celebrate?
We're having an Easter brunch.
Very cool. Very cool. Musa, we're just coming off our Kronk show with Paul and John. How do you think that went?
I think that went pretty good.
Yeah, those guys are awesome, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. They're very nice.
All right. And then, Musa, finally, before we get into it, where you been, man? There's rumors circulating.
I've been in Florida for the last week.
Dude, there's rumors circulating that you've been grounded. That's why, where's the show been?
Okay, my God. You keep doing that, man. You keep doing that.
It's not me, it's the
I've been in
fans.
Florida for the past week.
All right, Musa. Well, where do you want to start? Lot going on since we last talked.
You know what? I'm feeling very, very, very happy today. Why don't we start with the best sport right now for me, college basketball March Madness.
Yeah.
And how about you tell us what happened?
With your team?
With my team.
So last night, Michigan played Arizona. Pretty dominant performance, wasn't it?
The Final Four.
In the Final Four, pretty dominant performance for the Wolverines. I have to say, this had me excited as a Spartan fan, so I can only imagine how excited you must have been.
I was extremely happy, and we made the national championship against UConn. I know you didn't have us in your bracket in the national championship.
I had you in the national championship. I didn't have you winning it. I had you losing to Duke, and then UConn beat Duke on a crazy last-second shot. However,
I had us beating.
This is a pretty exciting. So, Musa, do you feel that these are the best two teams in the college basketball scene right now, U of M and UConn?
Well, if they made the national championship, there's no way it's not.
That's true. They said this was the most dominant performance two 1 seeds have had since Kansas a few years ago.
I did not see that, but all I did see is Michigan is the first team in NCAA history to have over 90 points in March Madness history in 5 games.
Really?
Really.
Wow. So here's the other thing I was thinking about. There's going to be some people that go to U of M right now that during their time at college have seen U of M win a national football championship and, assuming all goes well for you guys on Monday, have seen a national basketball championship. And how cool would that be to say that out loud?
That would be amazing. Oh, and in hockey, we almost made the national championship. We're in the Frozen Four.
That's right. That's right, Musa. So, good time to be a Wolverine, isn't it?
Great time to be a Wolverine.
And how old is Dusty May? Like, how long into his career is he here at U of M?
This is the second year. We lost in last year.
If Dusty May can get it done in his second year, is that not like the most impressive thing we've seen a head coach do coming in with a new regime?
The most impressive. It's Mike McDonald with the Seahawks.
Literally. So Musa, let's talk a little bit about the game. Let's hit the big things.
How about we hit to Alabama and Tennessee first, because we need to talk about those.
That's right. Let's go there first.
The Michigan Wolverines defeated the number 1 Michigan Wolverines defeated the number 4 Alabama by 90-77. I mean, this game was kind of scary for me because in the first quarter we were down 11. I think it was 14-2. That actually pretty scared me.
Yeah, and this is a game that had a lot of hype. Will Alabama's player play? What's going on? This is Michigan's first real game in the tournament, right?
Yeah, this is our real game. As you can see, our real game. And And they lost their best player, and that got me scared in like the first 5 minutes of the game.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Tell us about the game, Moose.
Yaxel Lenderberg, 23 points, 8 for 12 on the field goal, 3 for 4 on the free throw. Yaxel Lendenberg, 12 rebounds, 10 defensive, 2 offensive, and 7 assists by Yaxel Lendenberg again. Two turnovers and 34 minutes. When you look at the team stats, 50% on the field goal percentage, 33 for 66, 48% on the 3-point percentage, 13 for 27, 55% on the free throw percentage, 11 for 20, 8 turnovers, 46 rebounds, 55% led, and our largest lead was 16. And Emilio, Alabama has the number one offense in all of college basketball, and we have the number one defense. So this is actually gonna be pretty exciting to see the number one offense and the number one defense go at it, huh?
100%, Musa. And I think the stats don't tell the story of how dominant U of M was that second half.
No, they did not. We were so dominant.
Yeah.
All right.
So Musa, this game was poor Michigan in the first half, right? Poor performance, wasn't at where they needed to be, correct?
No, they were not.
Okay.
And actually, pretty poor performance at Alabama in the second half. They were missing, and in the first half they were making so many threes. In the second half, they were missing everything.
That's right.
So I'm not complaining. We did get the win. We moved on to the Elite Eight.
In the Elite Eight, you guys played Tennessee.
I actually thought we were versing Iowa State.
Nope, you guys played Tennessee. And Musa, like you said, Wolverines scored plus 90 points again.
So dominant.
So walk us through this game.
Emilio, we beat the Tennessee Volunteers so bad that Dusty May had to put it in his son. And no disrespect to Charlie, he did make a 3-point in this game. And everyone was going crazy.
That's right.
But that is just embarrassing. You have to put in your son, who is, as you can tell, not a starter in a bench.
It's like when Tom Izzo had Steven Izzo.
27 points, Yaxel Lendenberg, 10 for 19 on field goal, 4 for 7 on free throw. 7 rebounds by Yaxel Lendenberg, 3 defensive, 4 offensive. Elliot Cadeau, 10 assists, 3 turnovers, 34 minutes. Field goal percentage, 52%, 29 for 56. 3-point percentage, 37%, 10 for 27. Free throw percentage, 73%, 27 for 37, 11 turnovers, 42 rebounds, 84% led, and our largest lead was 34. Big dominance that got us all the way to the Final Four, where, luckily, we destroyed the number one team in the West region, the Arizona Wildcats, 91-73. Adai Mara, 26 points, 11 for 16 on field goal, 4 for 4 on free throw, 9 rebounds by Adai Mara, again, 6 defensive, 3 offensive, and Elliot Cadeau, 6 turnovers, 33 minutes, and 10 assists. Field goal percentage, 48%, 33 for 69, 44% on the 3-point percentage, 12 for 27, 81% on the free throw percentage, 13 for 16, 13 turnovers, 40 rebounds, 99% led, and our largest lead was 30.
Wolverines never trailed.
Huh?
Wolverines never trailed.
Never trailed once. And this is the number one team in the West region.
Right.
That would make me so happy. What did not make me happy, and what made me so mad, was that Yaxel Lendenberg injury.
How about that call at halftime? I was telling you, my brother and I were talking. He's coming back in the game.
He did come back in the game, but he played for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Luckily, it didn't end up mattering. Wishing him, obviously, a speedy recovery. Do you think he plays Monday?
Hopefully. Big Time Player of
So
the Year. We need him.
does this win propel you guys into playing a better performance against UConn? I mean, this is a big win. Let's not understate this. A win against Arizona.
I think so. I mean, like, we played great without him.
Yeah.
Adama stepped up. Cadeau stepped up. Morris Johnson stepped up. McKinney stepped up. All our backups and our starters stepped up when he went down.
Elliot Cadeau, crazy peanut allergy. Did you see that? He had to leave practice on a stretcher.
I know. It was in his steak, and the waiter didn't tell him. Never told him.
What a crazy situation to have before a Final Four game. So, Musa, Adamara, this guy played outstanding. They just kept lobbing it up to him, and he just kept putting it in every single time.
I know, but I'm debating if I should choose him or Yaxel Lindenberg as my player of the week because he did great versus Alabama and he did great versus Tennessee. And he did make three 3-pointers. No, 2 3-pointers with a sprained leg.
Yeah, I mean, I think I know who I would pick if I were you. I'm not going to pick them because I've got a player I'm saving for later, but I think I know who I would pick.
Who'd you pick? Just tell me.
I can't tell you. You're going to have to pick on your own.
This is pretty hard. I feel like I always choose Lindenberg, so I'm going to go with Adamara.
That's who I was going to pick. I think he would have been robbed if he didn't get it.
My player of the week will be Adamara. 26 points, 9 rebounds. Career high, by the way, 26 points.
Congratulations. This guy looks good.
He is really good. 26 points, that's his career high.
That's right. Musa, while we're on the topic of March Madness, let me quickly recap what we've last talked about since our most recent show. Michigan State, I haven't had a chance to talk about them. Let's jump to their Sweet 16, and let's talk about it real quick.
Let's talk about it.
So Michigan State made it to the Sweet 16, played UConn. The UConn Huskies, number 2 seed, a team Michigan is going to see on Monday. We lost this game 63-67. This was a tough loss. Let me talk about the stats. Carson Cooper, 14 points. Jackson Kohler, 8 rebounds. Jeremy Pierce Jr., 7 assists. When it comes to team stats, 40% on the field goal, that's 23 for 58. 25% on the 3-ball, 4 for 16. Terrible.
That is terrible.
Terrible, Musa.
12 points on the 3-ball.
Terrible. That's it. Free throw percentage, 72%, also no good. Turnovers, 10, 39 rebounds. For those that don't watch Spartan basketball and don't watch the stats behind it, that is a bad game. Anything sub 40 for the Spartans when it comes to rebounds is not a good game. Percent led, 6%.
Terrible.
And the largest lead was 2. Spartans came into the game minus 1.5 favorites. That was quickly changed. When you look at the game flow, the Huskies were so dominant the whole time. I mean, seriously, these guys were so dominant the whole first half. And Musa, why do the Spartans feel they need to go down 19 points in the first half? How do you expect to win the game when you're down 19 points in the first half?
You have to beat UConn versus Duke.
Literally. Actually, that's true. So Musa, looking at, how we compared, we held one of the best teams to 67 points. That's the lowest that they've had in the previous 5 games going into that game. So Spartans defense looked good. Cohen Carr was flying around, but this game was just not what we needed. And I can't help but think you have to start testing the waters. You have to start looking at the transfer portal. But, he refuses, and it served him well. We've been to the Sweet 16 numerous times. Largest consecutive tournaments made goes to Izzo. So he knows what he's doing, clearly. But I swear, over this weekend and over the week, I cannot help but think, what would happen if we tested that transfer portal? What would happen if we started looking at guys that are currently in college instead of recruiting high school players like Dusty May has done? Dusty May has taken a team that did not make the tournament a few years ago into a national championship caliber team.
Potential, hopefully.
So I don't know. That's kind of where I was thinking. It could be an overreaction. It probably is. However, Musa, what would you do if you're Tom Izzo? Would you start testing the waters at the transfer portal?
Yeah, like Tom Izzo did. He was testing the waters in the Dusty May did. He was getting lots of great players from the transfer portal. As you can see, Daimar, Yaxel Lindenberg, and the other great guys.
Yeah, and all our guys like Jeremy Fierce, Carson Cooper, Cohen Carr, these are all guys that we have brought with us through the years. They started as freshmen with us, sophomores, juniors, and then later on, they're still here. And it's working, right? It gets you to a Sweet 16, but does it get you to the Elite Eight? Does it get you a Final Four? Does it get you a national championship? Does it get you one of these, Musa? That's the question. I don't know.
No, it did not. Hopefully we get one of these. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Musa, all that being said, let's head over to the Pistons, where Cade is still out with a punctured lung.
I'm still so mad about that. That's like a very rare injury. I don't know how you puncture your lung. Probably through the rib, but it's just...
So, Musa, let's talk about it. We lost Cade Cunningham, and we've played a few games since we've talked. We're not going to break down every single one, but let's talk about the few that made a big difference. I'm looking at this OKC game. Are you seeing this?
I am looking at that OKC game. Finally,
110.
They gave SGA a penalty.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Finally. Last play of the game winner, and they called offensive push-off.
That is so true. We've seen him all year. You touch him, that's shots. He gets his shots. Give him his 2 shots. There's memes online, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Everywhere's making a joke. You touch SGA, he gets his 2 shots. Finally, we see it go the other way.
Finally.
But Musa, the reason I wanted to talk about this game, 110 to 114, it puts the Pistons 1-1 on the season. However, this game was without Cade Cunningham.
And we went into overtime without him.
That's right.
In this game, unfortunately, we lost. Okay, first of all, I know he was a former MVP, but 47 points in a game is crazy. Paul Reed, 21 points, 7 for 13 on field goal, 6 for 8 on free throw. Paul Reed, 10 rebounds, 6 defensive, 4 offensive. And Kevin Huerter, 6 assists, 1 turnover in 38 minutes. I'm going to head us over to the team stats.
Absolutely, Musa. So when it comes to the field goal percentage, Pistons were 42%. That's 41 for 97. When it comes to the 3-ball, Pistons were 37%. That's 16 for 43. Terrible. Terrible.
My God. 43 3-point attempts?
And we only made 16.
Oh my God, that is horrible.
Horrible. When it comes to free throw attempts, 52%. Terrible.
Now that's the worst stat. That is
horrible. Horrible. You know, you make some of these, you probably win the game. We only lost by 4. We missed 11.
So make 5 more and we win.
Yes. Turnovers, 16. Rebounds, 46%. Led, 9%. And the largest lead the Pistons got were 7. Pistons came into this game plus 13.5 point underdogs.
Plus? Oh my God.
So
was that Vegas?
Vegas had us at a plus 13.5 point underdog. They thought OKC was going to win by more than 13 points.
That is crazy.
So let's talk about Musa.
At one point in this game, we had an 88.3% chance of winning. That was late in the fourth quarter when we were up 97-90.
Yeah, and there was a point I really thought we were just going to win. I swear I thought this game was over. And we did this without Cade Cunningham. If Cade's in the game, this is totally different, right?
100%.
So, I don't know. I was a little bit encouraged by this loss.
Same, but this was in OKC, so it's home field advantage.
You're right.
So OKC had all the advantages. No Cade Cunningham at the Paycom Center, but it was a close game. At least it wasn't
close.
Like us with the Wizards at one time.
That's right. But Musa, since the Pistons lost to OKC, we've gone on a 3-0 run. That's a win against the Raptors, that's a win against the Timberwolves, and that's a win against the 76ers.
3-0 run is great, man.
It is great. With that 3-0 run, the Pistons officially clinch the 1 seed in the East. Congratulations to the Pistons. In the last 10 games, they are 8-2. Points per game, 117.5. That's pretty good, Musa. Let's talk really quick since we just clinched. The Celtics have clinched, the Knicks have clinched, the Cavs have clinched. This looks like a pretty good Eastern Conference to me. Boston's a good team. Knicks are a good team. Cavs are a good team. I'm pretty excited. I'm very excited.
I'm also very excited too.
Who do you most want to see, and who do you least want to see?
The most I want to see is Cade Cunningham.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's.
I want to see him in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I guess I meant team. What team do you most want to see?
You know what? For a while, I kind of like the 76ers, so I'll go with them.
76ers, you'd like to see him get in?
Yeah.
Get to the dance?
For a while, I kind of like them.
I like it too. I think the team I want to see most is the New York Knicks. I think this is a team that there is some bad blood with. There's unfinished business. We have their number in the regular season. I can only imagine when the lights get brighter, Cade's going to only be better.
Last season, we got first round because of them.
I know, so there's unfinished business. Give me the Knicks.
I'll take the 76ers.
All right, Musa. All that being said, let's head into NHL. Musa, last we talked, the Red Wings have played a few games. They beat the Sabres 5-2, lost to the Flyers 5-3, lost to the Penguins 5-1, beat the Flyers 4-2, lost to the Rangers last night 4-1. So when it comes to standings, Moose, how are the Red Wings looking?
5th in the Atlantic Division.
No good, man. No good. If the playoffs happened today,
We'd miss it.
We'd miss it by less than a point, Musa. We'd miss it by less than a point. The Ottawa Senators, 88 points. We have 88 points, but they have the tiebreaker. This is close. This is a nail-biter, man. 6 games left in the regular season. You got to start scoring some points, man. Get to overtime if you lose. You have to get points. Isn't that right?
That's 100% right, but I got to be honest, I don't think we're making the playoffs.
I don't know. I'm not going to make that call yet. I counted them out earlier, but I said earlier in the season they're not going to make the playoffs. I am hoping that they do, though. I really am. Let's talk about some of these losses real quick. Musa, the Flyers, the Penguins, last night against the Rangers, 4-1. I'm seeing 5-3, 5-1. You can't have this if you're trying to go on a playoff run. You cannot have this.
Could not have that.
So, Musa, I don't know what to say other than you got to win. It's as simple as that.
Have to have more shots and have to get into the playoffs.
Yes.
But
yes.
Like I said, I'm counting them out. I don't believe it.
Not happening?
Not for me, not happening. Emilio, we're heading over to a topic where I know you are extremely happy about. You saw the video I sent to you.
Oh yeah.
We're heading over to finally, it's here. The Detroit Tigers MLB season is finally here.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it to opening day.
I know you're extremely happy about it.
Oh yeah, extremely happy. Tigers here.
Taking off the headset?
I got my Tigers hat on, Moose.
I love
Opening
it.
day is here, Moose. I am so excited. So, Musa, Tigers opening day this weekend. But let's talk about our series against the Padres. You got some family that likes the Padres. And then we played the Diamondbacks, and then we played the Cardinals.
We won against the Padres. And like you said, I do have some family in San Diego. We won against the Padres 8-2.
Nice.
8-2. Then the next game we played the Padres, we won 5-2. But then, unfortunately, we lost 3-0 in the third game. We lost to Arizona. All 3 games. Arizona
Got swept.
9-6. We lost on our first game. Second game, we lost 7-5, and we lost 1-0 against Arizona. Then we versed the St. Louis Cardinals, where we won 4-0, and then 11-6, and then we versed the Cardinals at 7:20 p.m.
Sunday night baseball, Musa. Are you excited?
I'm excited. 4-4 record, second in the in the Atlantic Central. How excited are you?
Breaking news.
Most importantly, how excited are you?
I'm extremely excited, but I just saw this breaking news. Are you ready for this?
What happened?
Right now, Justin Verlander, supposed to pitch tonight, Sunday night baseball, in his welcome home to Detroit, his first game in Detroit since he left. Justin Verlander on the 15-day IL. Justin Verlander is not pitching tonight.
Oh, no. Come on, man. Who's going to pitch? School ball?
I think we pulled somebody up from minor league. Developing situation. It looks like we're pulling somebody up from Toledo.
Toledo?
From the Toledo Mud Hens. So that's a little bit of a bummer. However, with the win yesterday, I was actually at the game yesterday, 11-6 against the Cardinals. With the win yesterday, Tigers are now 500 on the season, 4-4. They're 2-0 in home games. That's home field advantage right there.
And that is home field advantage.
So, Musa, let's talk about what the Tigers are doing right so far. Kerry Carpenter's had a slow start, but you know who has looked amazing in these first 3 series?
Who?
Kevin McGonigal, number 7, shortstop for the Tigers. This guy looks good, man.
This guy is good.
In Kevin McGonigal's first 8 games as a Tiger, he's gotten 5 RBIs, .333 average, an OPS of .412. Slugging is 500, 30 at-bats, 5 runs, 10 hits, 4 walks. This guy is exciting to watch. So my question to you, Musa, and I guess let me say this. All that being said, Kevin McGonigal, my player of the week. There was a lot of speculation. Do we bring Kevin McGonigal up to the major leagues, or do we prolong his stay in the minor leagues 2 weeks? Then we can control his future for another year. To me, the right decision was bring him up. It shows you want to win today with Verlander. With Jackson Jobe, you brought him up early. Not early, but you brought him up at a reasonably early time.
Yeah.
You just got Justin Verlander. You decided to keep Tarek Skubal. Framber Valdez, you got him. To me, it's saying the Tigers are pushing their chips in. They want to win today. And I love that we brought him up. So Kevin McGonigal, my player of the week for sure. Congratulations to him. But Musa, when you're watching Kevin McGonigal play, who does he remind you of?
That's a good one. I'm going to have to sleep on that.
Think about it. But there's a guy that's really making a lot of sense to me right now. Musa, perhaps you've heard of him. He goes by the name Dustin Pedroia, Boston Red Sox second baseman. When I'm watching Kevin McGonigal, I can't help but think of this guy. So that is what is exciting to me, that we have a guy like this. There's a few things I'm not thrilled with that the Tigers are doing right now, but I am excited where we are.
Same. Just that 4-game losing streak wasn't great.
All right, Musa, Cardinals against the Tigers at home, 7:20 on Peacock Sunday Night Baseball. Who do you got?
I got the Tigers, obviously.
Me too. No Verlander tonight, unfortunately, but we will see him soon.
We'll see him soon, hopefully. I know producer Chris is yelling at us, we gotta hurry, like he always does. But I just want to mention something. Number 1 Michigan versus Denver in the Frozen Four. Who do you got?
I gotta take Michigan, right? You have to.
You have to. I'm also gonna take Michigan, and for North Dakota, number 2 North Dakota versus Wisconsin. I kind of want Wisconsin, so it's 2 Big Ten teams in the national championship.
That'd be exciting. Wisconsin, the team that knocked Michigan State out, so Michigan State could not join you in the Frozen Four. So that is why we are not there, but good luck to Michigan. And are you going to get one of these, Moose?
Twice. Basketball and hockey.
All right, Moose, all that being said, let's hit the phones. First question comes from Nick in Ann Arbor. Nick wants to know, what do we think of March Madness as it's coming to a close? What were the best moments, stories, and accomplishments?
Well, the best moment has got to be UConn versus Duke.
Yeah, right?
It's gotta. You're down 20 points, and then UConn is fouled, gets 2 free throws, so they're down by 1. And then they throw it to Caden Bruiser, and Caden Bruiser decides to throw the ball to an open teammate that ends up getting blocked. And then they pass it, I forgot his name, but they pass it to the guy who wears 24, made more than the 3-point to put UConn up by 1.
What an exciting moment. And I was pretty excited, man. That's got to be the best moment, to see that UConn sideline go crazy.
Best story has got to be Michigan. Dusty May's second year almost turns the team into national championships, and in his first year, he turns them into and he makes it to the Sweet 16.
I think I would agree there as well.
And what's the third thing you said?
Accomplishment. I think the same thing. I think UofM as well. Best story and accomplishment.
Story and accomplishment, I gotta. Almost national championship winners.
Yeah. My one thing with March Madness, and I've been wondering this for years, why does March Madness not end in March? Today is April 5th. Tomorrow, national championship will be April 6th. Why can't we move the season 6 days earlier so that the national championship can end in March, so March Madness can actually finish in March? People are going to say, you got the tournaments, you got the conference championships, the regular season, but it's not hard to move everything 6 days earlier. Just start everything a week sooner so March Madness can end in March.
You know, I don't know why they made the Final Four. When the Elite Eight ended, they gave it like a week for the Final Four to start. Why can't they just move the Final Four like 6 days earlier or 5 days earlier?
I was thinking that too, and then I thought about the school aspect. I think these guys got class, Musa.
Oh. So probably not.
I think they actually have to go to school at some point, right?
Okay, so probably not.
But that is a good question, Nick. Next question comes from Jake in Traverse City. How excited are we to see the Tigers season has officially started? I'm going to take this one, and then I'll let you go, Moose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited, man. This is super, super excited. And I'm thinking about October being sports month, MLB playoffs, NFL regular season, NHL, and NBA starting up. I'm starting to think April might be the best month for sports. Is that a crazy statement?
You mean October?
No, I'm starting to think April is the best month for sports. You have MLB opening day. March Madness, Final Four, and the championship game are coming around the corner. The Masters starts this week.
The Masters.
The Masters is my favorite, man.
Golf.
But the NFL draft is in April 23rd. Oh, yeah. And then college hockey and college baseball starting. I mean, am I making a compelling case?
Oh, and spring game for all college football teams.
College football spring training, NBA and NHL is coming to the end. We'll see a little bit of some playoff games. April might be the best month.
That's pretty good. I like October too. NFL regular season, MLB playoffs, NBA and hockey starting up.
Yeah,
I like April. I like October too.
October and April. I think those are the two heavyweights, but I think I'm going to take April.
I think I'll take April too.
All right, Musa. Let's answer Jake's question, then we'll wrap it up. How excited are you for Tigers?
Oh, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Excited. Can't wait to see what this season has for us.
I love it, Musa. That's all we got time for. We got a Gmail in the description, yourdetroitnow@gmail.com. If you want to be like Nick and Jake to ask a question on the show, just send an email down there. We answer all questions that we get live on the show. Musa, special thanks to Kronk Gym for coming on the show. We had a great time interviewing them. Super nice guys. You guys can check that out on the YouTube channel as well. Musa, any final thoughts?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, come watch our next video, and this is Your Detroit Now.